There exists a certain type of creature in the world. These creatures have been spotted by a few people but have not been scientifically confirmed to exist. We collectively refer to them as unidentified mysterious animals. Hello everyone and welcome to the World in 10 Minutes series. Today we're exploring Lake Krakatawa, located in Papua New Guinea's New Britain province, at the northern tip of the Willamette Peninsula. The lake spans an area of about 48 square kilometers and has a maximum depth of 400 feet. It is a vast alkaline freshwater lake that, since the 1970s, has attracted global media attention due to reports of a mysterious lake monster. Residents around the lake claim that a massive creature beyond their understanding has inhabited these waters for at least 200 years, and this is the topic I'll be sharing with you today. The Krakatawa lake monster, also known as Migo or Masalai. This creature is typically described as a large, aggressive aquatic animal measuring 30 to 35 feet in length. It has a neck resembling a horse's, covered in brown fur, a long head filled with sharp, pointed teeth, limbs similar to a sea turtle's, and a tail resembling a crocodile's. Legend has it that the creature appears on the lake surface during twilight or bright moonlit nights. The terms Migo and Masalai both originate from the local Papuan Pidgin language. Strictly speaking, however, Masalai refers to a type of supernatural worship or a supernatural being inhabiting certain areas in Papua New Guinea rather than a specific animal. There are numerous legends and folktales about Masalai, but Migo is the term the local tribes use to specifically describe this creature. The earliest written record of Migo dates back to a report published in the Mainichi Shimbun, a Japanese daily newspaper, on February 1st, 1972. The report was authored by Shohei Shirai, a marine biologist and director of the Japan Pacific Resources Research Institute. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the original report, but I did come across a version published in the April issue of Japan's Marine World magazine that same year. The article mentions an expedition team that ventured to Papua New Guinea, known as the Primal Island, and stayed there for 2 months. At the northern tip of the Willamette Peninsula, they discovered a volcanic crater lake said to be home to a creature called Masalai. The locals feared it, believing it to be the master of the lake. The expedition team focused on interviewing the Brumeri tribe, located east of the lake. The tribe's eldest member, Francis Waifu, shared that most of the Brumeri people had seen Masalai. He described the creature as being as large as the distant hotel gate, approximately 10 meters long. He detailed that the creature had a large, barracuda-like mouth filled with sharp teeth, a wide and long head covered in horse-like fur, a back resembling a black mountain, turtle-like limbs, and a crocodile-like tail. As far as color, Waifu said it varied, sometimes black, sometimes dark brown. The locals referred to this creature as Migo and maintained a sense of reverence and fear toward it. Migo was said to never swim around the vast lake, but instead stay near the 2 small islands at its center. Based on the locals' descriptions, Shohei Shirai concluded they were not fabricating stories. The accuracy and quickness of their responses indicated they had indeed witnessed something beyond their understanding. In 1994, Japan's Tokyo Broadcasting System organized a crew to investigate Lake Krakatawa. They invited Professor Roy Mackle, a biologist from Chicago, to join as the scientific advisor for the documentary. This program later aired as part of a series hosted that same year. The crew set up cameras around the lake and successfully captured footage of the lake monster. Unfortunately, because the documentary was only broadcast in Japan and had limited distribution, I couldn't find the full version of this documentary. I managed to find a short clip from a Japanese blogger's video along with some records from several cryptozoologists' blogs. In 1995, John Downes, director of the British Centre for Fortean Zoology, received a copy of the footage from a Japanese journalist, Takabayashi Atsushi. Downes invited paleontologist Darren Nash to view the footage and forwarded it to cryptozoologist Dr. Carl Schucker. Due to potential copyright issues, the video was never released to the public. However, take a look at these 2 images. They are screenshot archives from Darren Nash's blog. The image quality is relatively poor and heavily pixelated, likely due to the version we have access to. This sketch, drawn by Lisa Tao of the 14th Zoology Center, was created based on the footage. The middle section depicts the creature swimming across the lake, showing a humpbacked shape. Unlike the smooth humps of serpentine-like monsters, its skin appears to have irregular protrusions. The final sketch, drawn by Darren Nash in 1996, features additional details. Later in his blog, Nash even reconstructed the image based on eyewitness descriptions, resulting in this imaginative completion, which we will discuss in detail later. According to the scholars, the footage in the documentary only shows the creature for a few seconds and is not very clear. However, according to Professor Roy Mackle, the original footage consisted of two parts. One longer segment, about 5 minutes long, was filmed from approximately 1,200 yards away. The creature was estimated to be nearly 50 feet in length. The video captured a large, elongated creature entering from the right side of the screen, moving across the water's surface, and then exiting the frame. Some close-up shots seem to show serrated ridges along its humpbacked body, but this might have been a result of the blurry footage. In 2003, Waseda University's exploration team reportedly also captured video footage of a mysterious creature in Lake Dakatawa. I searched through all the expedition team's reports and media records, but couldn't find any mention of this exploration. That said, this organization has conducted expeditions in New Guinea over the past decade, searching for pterosaur-like creatures such as ropin. Based on my research, the short film they produced was likely purchased, burned onto a disc, and became part of the 2005 UOO project. Unfortunately, I am unable to find this video. In December 2008, a Japanese TV program titled World Strange Phenomena Chase conducted surface and underwater explorations of Lake Dakatawa. The result was a single image. Yes, this one image is all I could find. Programs like this in Japan are typically broadcast as one-off specials, making it difficult to find copies unless recorded by someone specifically. In summary, all known video evidence of Migo, the lake monster, remains incomplete to this day. Despite this, Migo remains famous in the field of cryptozoology. Let's return to the descriptions provided by local residents: a large mouth with sharp teeth, a massive and elongated body, turtle-like limbs, and a crocodile-like tail. Shohei Shirai collected 15 eyewitness accounts from locals and noted in his article that these people had limited education and no knowledge of fossils or paleontology. However, the creature they described closely resembled a marine reptile that went extinct in the late Mesozoic era, Mosasaurus. Yes, the very same creature we saw in the Jurassic World movies. Of course, the film exaggerated the creature's size. The Mosasaurus was a large marine reptile that is now extinct. It lived approximately 98 million years ago during the early Cretaceous and disappeared around 66 million years ago, coinciding with the mass extinction at the end of the Cretaceous period. Its body resembled that of a modern lizard but was more streamlined and elongated, with a long tail adapted for swimming. It had evolved powerful limbs suitable for aquatic movement. The largest species within the mosasaur family discovered so far is Hoffmann Mosasaurus, estimated to reach a maximum length of 56 feet. Professor Shohei Shirai in his article dedicated considerable attention to supporting the theory that the Migo might be a Mosasaurus. Although he never personally saw Migo, Shirai believed that the locals wouldn't lie about their accounts. His article titled "Are the Descendants of Dinosaurs Still Alive?" directly inspired subsequent documentaries that used this theme as a major draw. Given the widespread discovery of Mosasaurus fossils around the world, no one can completely rule out the possibility that that this ancient marine predator left surviving descendants. Proposed by Roy Mackal, a biologist and eyewitness of Migo, this theory is based on the vertical undulating motion observed in the creature. He speculated it could be a primitive whale species, specifically Basilosaurus-like creature. Primitive whales lived approximately 55 million to 23 million years ago, represent early evolutionary stages of whales, forming a link between land mammals and modern whales. Some, like Pachycetus, had well-developed limbs and could move on land. Mackal hypothesized that Migo might be a descendant of Basilosaurus with its elongated body and similar size. He suggested its diet likely consisted of amphibians and surface-dwelling invertebrates, as Lactacatawa lacks fish. A hypothesis published in 1994 issue of the British 14 Times speculated that Migo could be a Deinosuchus, an extinct giant crocodilian, estimated to reach 35 feet, making it one of the largest crocodiles in history, lived between 82 and 73 million years ago during the late Cretaceous. Imagine a crocodile over 10 meters long with a massive body and short tail. Most Deinosuchus fossils have been found in the United States, and there is currently no evidence supporting its presence outside North America. Darren Nash, a British paleontologist, concluded that Migo could simply be a modern saltwater crocodile. Observations from videos: a long prominent snout near the water surface, raised humps resembling the head and torso, serrated tail. Saltwater crocodiles are the largest reptiles alive today, with recorded specimens measuring up to 22 to 23 feet. These creatures are highly territorial and inhabit coastal waters, swamps, rivers, and freshwater bodies across South Asia, Southeast Asia, and Northern Australia, including Papua New Guinea. Nash also questioned Mackal's size estimate, suggesting that the perceived large size of the creature could be an optical illusion caused by distance and perspective. Despite extensive research and various theories, the true identity of Migo remains uncertain. Whether it is prehistoric relic, a giant crocodile, or simply a case of misidentification, more exploration is needed to uncover the truth. For now, the mystery of Migo continues to captivate our imagination. As always, the unknown surpasses the known, and this is the enduring allure of unidentified mysterious animals. Thank you for watching.